You can call it family secrets. You can call it, you know, Braxton no family values, like I saw some people say.
With that, y'all, this your girl Such a Craziness. I'm coming to you and you with another word on the street segment. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. So with the Braxtons show underway, you know, going through the whole motions with Ashlee and all the family secrets that's been coming out, Tamar, she decides to promote the show because she's saying the people saying she has to promote the show and it needs to be in a creative way. Hence this post right here, only posting because the people said I have to promote and get creative. I don't want to say nothing crazy, so I'm gonna let y'all talk. So basically she letting the fans of the show, or just anybody, you know, happen to watch the Braxtons, say they pieces, and she'll agree or I guess disagree. But baby, she has been letting the people do her dirty work. So as I said, the clips that's been going around on TikTok, they've been, you know, weighing the Braxtons out, including Tamar as well. Now, she made it clear that if folks keep provoking her, she's going to spin the block with her own story time and finally tell her truth, the real truth, about what's going on with her family. So y'all check out some of these TikToks that she put on her Instagram page. Roll that footage.
Hold on. Let me look at the first part. Okay, they did not like Tracy because she didn't dislike the father. Period. Okay, so let's not even say Tracy did not at one point dislike the father. Because let's give Mr. Braxton his, because we tend to like give Evelyn Braxton her things off of the guys that she can't move on. He was the head pastor at their church. Was having an affair with someone that was Evelyn's friend for 10 years. The church said, reveal the affair or step down. He chose to step down. Y'all get a divorce. They tried marriage counseling. Remember Evelyn said when she said he laid low, you spent a ride? He said, you cried at the counseling and said you didn't want to let the woman go. Crying at a counseling session in front of your wife that you don't want to let your mistress go, that's also her friend. Then Evelyn divorces him and you married 30 days. 30 days. Jesus Christ. And so I feel like because Tracy was still in Maryland, everybody else went up to Hollywood. Tracy has a family. Tracy wants her family to be a part of, she wants her child to have a relationship with her grandfather. And Michael Braxton made it very, very clear, if you don't accept my wife and my decision, you don't have me in your life, which is disgusting. And it is the biggest root of all of those women problems. And so I do feel like because she was able to forgive for her purposes, because she was able to have a family first. So Tracy at 19, 20 had to think as a mother first. I want my child to have a grandfather. Everybody else had to think singularly as women, just by themselves without having a family. And so I do feel like not because Tracy didn't not like him, she had to forgive him first just because of the position that she was in at the time. Now they don't like Tamar because of the success of marriage. Now you know you don't believe that girl. You know ain't nobody jealous of no damn bitch. Once again, so seriously, let's pull back the layers of jealousy. Not I done did this like this is some hell. But you can be jealous of the result of how something came to be, not exactly what you had to do or who you had to be or who you had to be with in order to get that, right? I believe that at certain points, all of them have been jealous of each other's success, including Tony. They love to say, oh no, we was never jealous of Tony. Tony just went on and was on Boomerang and sold records and we was just fine. Y'all lying.
So before we move on to the next video Tamar put on her Instagram of, you know, people going in on their family, Tamar, she had in the caption under this video saying, so I haven't been asked to promote. I don't know how to do that without speaking and further hurting and offending everyone. So I'll post and let y'all speak until I gather the strength for my own real story time. I don't know who this is, but she ate us all up and told the truth in a recap of season 2, hashtag the Braxtons on WeTV.
Their issues started long before the Braxton family values, long before they were ever on television, long before any of you all were able to interject your opinions on who you think the real villain is and woot to woot to woot. Their issues stemmed way back from when Tony first got discovered, and then the girls went off to go do their own thing, okay? They have real family issues. The problem is that for some reason, you guys won't accept the fact that Tamar Braxton has been very consistent with who she is and how she presents herself. Now, whether you consider that problematic or not, that's neither here nor there. She has been very consistent, okay, with how she puts herself out there to the world. This is whether she was on the Braxton Family Values. This is whether she was on the Braxtons. This is whether she was on any of her spinoff shows. When she was on The Real, she has always been the exact same person. So her behavior is not just limited to her sisters. It is who she is. This over-the-top animated person. Even her sisters have admitted that she's been like that since she was a young child. The problem is that Tawanda Braxton is actually the doll that y'all are trying to paint Tamar Braxton out to be, huh? And I know that might be a hard pill for some of y'all to swallow, but let me tell you something. The longer that milk dud keeps getting on that TV screen and keeps trying to play the victim, the more them producers are going to keep calling her ass out left and right. Why? Because Tamar Braxton has a much bigger hand in how this show is being produced, which she did not have when the Braxton Family Values was going on. She didn't have nearly as much control, meaning she's not able to make sure that the truth is being told and shown so that it doesn't look like she's making up lies, which is the reason why y'all just witnessed Tawanda get caught up in that damn lie about her trying to make it seem as if Tamar Braxton did not want to attend her wedding. Now, if you watch the show, you can clearly see that Tawanda is full of unfortunately. She don't like her sister. And baby, that is okay for you to admit. There are a lot of people in this world that have family members that they don't like. The problem is that you keep trying to act as if you do like her, that you do love her, that you do want support from her when your actions keep showing otherwise. And then, instead of just admitting the fact that you don't like her, you try to push off this narrative to the viewers that Tamar Braxton is the villain and Tamar Braxton is giving you a reason to not like her. When in fact, my dear, you've made it very clear. Your actions have actually proved that you don't like that girl. Why do y'all think that Tracy called Tawanda a damn snake? Say what you want about Tracy Braxton, God rest her soul, but if there was one of them that was always going to keep it real, it was going to be that damn Tracy. And the moment Tracy opened up her mouth and said, Tawanda, you ain't nothing but a snake, you're grimy, you're low down, you're a sneak, I knew at that very moment that Tawanda Braxton is not the one to be trusted. And let me be very clear. This does not excuse any of the behavior that Tamar has put out into the world. Sometimes she has a very bad way of expressing herself. Sometimes she is very reckless at the mouth. She doesn't think before she says something, which is the reason why oftentimes it seems like she is on a constant apology tour because she said stuff just off the cuff, not really thinking about what she's saying, or maybe she did think about it and thought that everybody was going to side with her, whatever the case may be. I'm not trying to sit here and say that Tamar Braxton is innocent. But what I am saying is that everybody needs to stop acting like that damn Tawanda actually likes Tamar, because she does not.
Now, under this video, she had put letting y'all speak, hashtag the Braxtons on WeTV. Y'all tearing us to shreds. P.S. I have zero control and only get sent the episodes 3 days ago. It's expired, so I didn't see all of it.
Families be having the opportunity to feel right in front of their face and they throw it away based like they pride just makes them throw all the opportunities to right with each other away, and it aggravates me so. And I'm speaking heavily about it because it's going on in my family right now. Like the generation that is in front of mine, just everybody's acting weird, but I'm not gonna get too far to that. Trina, you're right. Gabe isn't here to defend himself, but what would he be defending himself from when you experience the same monster that your niece has? You experience the same monster that both of your sons experience. Both of your sons don't like your ex-husband. What the are you defending at this point? What are you What are you holding on to? I would love it to be made clear. It couldn't be this much love in the world where it transcends into this man's death. Like, you have such a big opportunity to walk your niece through something traumatic, and you cut her off. As a matter of fact, you said on the show that my phone was on. She could have called me. She couldn't have, because the niece said herself, you stopped talking to her because you thought she messed with Gabe. We didn't even know it was Gabe until you said something. You stopped talking to her, according to the niece. You have such a grand opportunity to fix something so broken, and your pride and your ego will not let you go. Tony, I don't know what to think of you in this moment. I don't know what to think of you in this moment. I'm not about to act like Tamar is a saint. Like, we see how Tamar get down over the years, but the fact that she's the only one showing up for her niece speaks volumes. Tawanda, what do you mean Trina is a victim? A victim of what? Exactly. Stand with the man that tried to get in her niece's pants. Stay with the man that both her sons didn't like. What is Trina a victim of exactly? Where's her father? What did her father do? If I'm not wrong, I've been hearing some horrible information about the father too. Like, he tried her. What is this family doing? And then Evelyn got the nerve to be on. That show talking about, you just can't. I lost a child. Y'all can't keep acting like this. What are you doing as the head of this stanky fish? My God. But that's not this video about. This video, Trina, you have the opportunity to fix something, and you gon' that child ain't nothing like one of your family to protect you, and they look at you like you crazy for even saying something in the first place.
So with this last repost Tamar had posted on her page, she put in her caption, she says, no shade to nobody, but if I knew what all I know, I would have aired Gabe's ass out like I would have normally. But all this was kept from me till Ashlee spoke out so that I wouldn't. I'm pissed that I didn't get the opportunity. This season has had me ridiculously traumatized and triggered. Family secrets is real, and it will F you and your life up. It did for me, and now that I am healed and healing, I can't help but to help other people who grew up like me. Enough is enough. At some point, you have to do the right thing and show up for your younger self and other people who are hurting from other people's BS. So watch the damn show and please try and fix y'all effed up families like I'm trying to do. I still love them though. Ooh, hold up. You ain't gotta get all hostile with nobody. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Do you agree with these videos that she reposted? Let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.